Bruises is a story of two best friends who at the start of the play are in their late 20s, and they've both really struggled in life for different reasons. And at the start of the play they both meet people who are going to impact on their lives significantly and change them, and they're going to drift apart, and it's going to be about their kind of parallel journeys into their respective destinies. So in a nutshell, that's what the play is about.
The role of sex workers play quite a significant part in the play as well, don't they?
Absolutely. So the play partly deals with sex work because one of the two characters that I've just described is a sex worker. So she kind of fell into it and at a very young age because of an abusive past. But at the point where the play starts, she meets a kind of high-class pimp who's going to take her into the world of high-class escorting. So it's kind of about her journey from the streets to this world of high-class escorting. From when that character emerged, I started doing a lot of research into the topic because I was very eager to represent the trade and that world as truthfully as possible, having no experience of the trade myself. And it really changed my opinion about this type of work completely. So I think I used to be probably more of an anti-prostitution feminist, whereas now I'm very much a sex worker feminist. So I think people who do this, they have rights, they're human beings, and they should be able to practice their trade in the safest environment possible. And I think the stigma that weighs on them is terrible. And I think we need to be much more open-minded and compassionate.
What exactly was it when you were doing your research that really changed your perception?
I think I just reading up on a lot of testimonies and watching a lot of documentaries and hearing a lot of stories, just realized that, people's reasons for entering this trade are so multifarious, and there's so much diversity within that trade. And also, you should consider it as work, not just as something that anyone can do, really. And there's high risk involved that they take on. And also, I think with sex workers, it's the one profession where we really reduce people to just that. Whereas, you'll find that they do many different things. They don't just only do that. So I think just the stigma and how heavy it weighs on them is something that I really try and want to counter with this play and issues I'm addressing with it.
Nadia has written a very complex female character, which is exactly why I wanted to take the part. It's a subject matter that I really didn't know enough about, and so I've had to do a lot of research. Both aspects of the character, both the sex work and her personality disorder, are two things that I knew nothing about, so I've had to do quite a lot of work to find out about those things and try to accurately portray them without making any judgment or assumption about what that must be like for people in the real world who are actually going through that.